On the 10th of October of this year, 2018, I made a video about Chuggers, charity muggers, who are routinely seen on the streets of Bedford. Towards the end of that video, I made a list of 5 things that I ask you to do to try and help me deal with this problem. Subscribing to stay in touch and liking and sharing to spread the word are fairly obvious. I already complained to the sellers, which in this case were the deaf children's charity. Their response was flowery language, just despicable nonsense. You can read it if you want to in the description of that video. But this video is going to update you about a complaint I made to the council, and it illustrates why most of us don't bother doing this, because when you do it, this is the kind of stuff you're faced with. So here we go, seconds out, round 1. Hello, I've complained before about aggressive street selling in Bedford. It didn't go well, but your people did say that if people were being aggressive or bothersome, you'd stop it. I hope you'll agree with me that the seller/chugger featured in this video below is both aggressive and bothersome, and take appropriate action. Please let me know what you conclude. Thanks, Chris. 9 days later, I got this. Firstly, I would like to thank you for your feedback. I'm sorry to hear of your dissatisfaction. I shared your correspondence with managers of the Economic Growth and Development team and of the Registration and Licensing team for investigation, and I'm able to provide the following response. Charities and commercial organisations book space within the town centre through the markets team, part of the Economic Growth and Property Department. Although the council do not currently have a specific code of conduct with regards to the behaviours of these organisations, the markets team are available to address any complaints received on the day via the following contact details. I would like to assure you that your feedback is greatly appreciated by the council, and that the organisation will be written to with a reiteration of Bedford Borough Council's expectations around these matters. Additionally, charity fundraising organisations which collect donations via direct debit do have an industry code, details of which can be addressed via the link. I very much hope that this response addresses your concerns, but if you remain dissatisfied, you can contact the customer relations team on this number or this email. We would need you to state which aspects of my response you are not happy with, the reasons why, and what you expect to get out of a further investigation. The council would normally expect a request for a further investigation within 28 days of a stage 1 response being sent. A casual observer might think this is a competent response, but it's far from it in my opinion. It's polite, written in flowery language, and it's pretty, it's well presented. That's got nothing to do with it in my view. Good answers I would like to have seen are: what do you think about the video? Do you agree with me that the behaviour of the chuggers is dreadful, and what are you going to do about it? Barry does say that the organisation will be written to with the council's expectations being reiterated, and so I suppose there's an implication that the council consider the conduct of these chuggers unacceptable, but I'd like to get that made explicit. So round 2. Hello Barry, and thanks for your message, though it isn't really what I'm looking for. Firstly, please confirm that this is a formal complaint. Is the complaint number the CRSS reference you provided? I do this because I've noticed before that though I ask for a formal complaint, one is not created, and I don't necessarily find that out for some time after the event. Anyway, secondly, you say that you passed my complaint to managers whose response you have relayed to me. They say that you do not have a code, but the markets team are available to address concerns and provide contact details. I've already expressed my concerns to you. Are you saying, well, now express them to the markets team, in which case please pass on my correspondence? Or are you saying that you did that for me, in which case where is their response? I've waited too long for a pretty PDF which is, as far as I can see, entirely without any substantive response whatsoever. Please answer these questions for me, then I'll consider what to do next. And this is how it goes. There isn't a meeting of minds, there's no great efficiency, everything is done slowly, and in general you've got to be some weirdo like me to push this kind of thing through. And so, what do you know? No one pushes this kind of thing through, and this is why we all live under the jackboot of idiots. We're ruled by idiots, not Barry specifically, but an organisation which is so inefficient that it wins because it can't be addressed efficiently. Wrongs can't be righted efficiently. It's too much effort. So, their big weapon is institutionalised incompetence. We can reverse the decline of citizens' rights and powers in the society we live in. but frankly I suspect that we're not going to. It's too much effort. Unless we can get organised and benefit from scale, organisation and scale, and delegation. You know, if you can pay someone or in some other way incentivize someone like me to do this work on society's behalf, then maybe there's a way forward. Anyway, I'll update you on progress when there is any, or when I've decided there isn't any. So if you're interested in that, subscribe. Okay, thanks for watching.